When you wanna fly your whoop, but you...
Oops.
I know whoop tricks.
Show me.
Going out to fly my whoop, flying through a loop, fly backwards for infinity loops. Going out to fly my loop, and I forgot my keys, forgot my keys, forgot my keys. Going out to fly my whoop, flying through a loop, fly backwards for infinity loops. Going out to fly my loop, and I forgot my keys, forgot my keys, forgot my keys.
Alright. Why does it every time I click it just jumps right onto us? And I'm trying to just go further in the...
I don't know.
Oh well, we should just be like...
Hey, what's up?
Hey. Oh, you and your automatic things. Just trying to advance the
What's
live
up,
stream.
Callisto? What's up, Shauny D? What's up, Tyrant? What's up, Bri-Fi? What's up, Nectronics?
And
Zach.
Zach's here too. What's up, everyone?
And RCKY?
How's it going? We've got 5 players remaining, and we are on Shauny D's challenge this week. So with 5 people remaining, let's check the rules. Pretty sure it has to make 2 people fail. Let's double check to make sure. 5 people remaining, 2 players have to fail. So he has to get 2 of Akira, Tyrant, Bri-5, and Aviation to fail. Otherwise, Shauny D will be knocked out with his 5th letter. One of the longest standing no letters, only 1 week shorter than Tyrant, who picked up his first letter in week 35. Shauny got his first letter in week 34. Alright, let's check out the challenges, or the submissions. First, we got to go over the new tricks. We'll play the new tricks first. Alright, Shauny D invented the jump rope earlier in the season, which is like a sideways maverick loop. And if the horizontal goes out of view, that will be a fail on the jump rope, so you gotta keep the horizontal in view.
Thanks, Mystery.
Next trick was the crescent roll or double dutch, and that's when you're doing a jump rope and you do
What's
a
up,
roll.
Solsay?
You have to do it what I'd call alley-oop, like backwards against the direction you're going. So if you're looping over to the left, you gotta roll back to the right. cinnamon roll, which is jump rope modification where you do a yaw spin while you go over the bar. And you have to keep the horizontal in view at all times when you're doing that trick as well. So for the jump rope and the cinnamon roll sequences, you have to keep the horizontal in view, except for when you're doing the roll of the crescent roll or the double dutch. Alright, the next sequence has what's called a Mavy roll. So it's just a maverick with a roll in it.
Beep.
You have to see the gate before you start the roll. So you have to like flick back and then see the gate, then do the roll. You can't like flick back a roll and then go through before. And then also if the gate goes out of frame, that's a fail. Alright, the next one is the half Shauny. That's similar, except you do a maverick and then you only do a half roll and then you flip out, front flip out like a half maverick.
Like a half Maddie.
Half Maddie. This is my favorite of the new tricks because it looks cool. Same thing, you have to see the gate before you start your roll. So you gotta flick back, look down, and then do it. Cool trick there. Alright. Power loop juke, that was one of the bonus tricks. So not actually part of the... It's just a... what do we call stall 360 rewind? That with the flip?
Mm-hmm.
The heads trick. Where you go up through your legs, you spin, and then you go back down.
I don't recall. I'm supposed to remember
was in the
names of
rewinds
every
week.
single one of these tricks.
Alright, so the second, or the third sequence had the Kung Fu type tricks. So Bruce Lee is like a maverick loop. You go up, and then you go like you were gonna maverick over the top of the door, but then you go into a down facing tap, and then you like downtown tap out, front flip, and go back through the door. And then Jackie Chan's similar, except you go in a power loop motion. So instead of mavericking, you do like a loop. We'll do that one next. Jackie Chan here. So similar idea. Boop. This time you power loop up into the tap and then come out of it. Alright, so those are the new elements. Let's take a look. He's also got some other bonus ones like the Don Yen and a couple other cool tricks, so check out the full video. Should we watch Shauny do the actual... Oh, we have to show the actual sequences. Alright, first sequence is jumping ropes. So you have to do cinnamon roll, jump rope, double dutch, jump rope. Then you switch directions by doing a yaw over the top during a jump rope. You do 2 more jump ropes. Then you do a crescent roll. Oop. 2 more jump ropes. 2 cinnamon rolls. And on the second cinnamon roll, you Vanny roll out.
And the entire time, the horizontal bar must remain in view.
Yep. Well, not during the... What's the one where you do the roll?
Oh, yeah, the
Crescent roll.
Crescent roll.
Double Dutch crescent roll, I like to call it. Alright, second sequence. Maverick loop, half Shauny, half Mavi roll. flip, and then another Maverick. Shauny. Maverick with the roll, Navi roll. Maverick with the flip, and then another Maverick. Boop. Alright, and then that was Power Loop Juke at the end, the bonus one. And then the final sequence is Kung Fu.
All of these sequences have a time limit as well.
Yep. Boom. Flip. So Jackie Chan flip, and then Bruce Lee, and then a roll. Alright. You could do the Donnie Yen after if you wanted to. Which was 3 quick wall taps, back to flip. Same time, point. Was it required that you put in the smacking sound effects? Alright. So let's check out the submissions. First up, we've got Tyrant with Banjo Shanzui. Oh, that's right. And Shauny D put up $100 of extra bonus money for the pilots and anyone else who submitted a video, but it doesn't look like anyone else submitted a video. So the fastest pilot is going to get $40, and then we are going to rank the execution in order 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the other pilots, and then the top pilot in each of the sequences will also get $20.
Yep.
So
Thank you, Akira. And I don't know about Orange, so I'll say.
Slight modification of what we said on the stream before, but still $100 total. So let's check out the videos.
You're so mumbly, and you constantly just lower your voice to nothing.
What do
You're
you mean? We
talking
got
to
this.
people. So what? You still need to keep your voice at a consistent level.
All right. That right? That was quick. We'll review this after. Shauny. Heavy roll. Loop. And Maverick. Okay. Keep that horizontal in view. First and roll. Nice. Switch. First and roll. Nice. Some extra clicks. Very nice. Tyrant did on a narrower gap than a doorway even. Alright, let's check these out. So first one should be the Maverick Loop type one. Oh no, the Jackie Chan's first, and then a flipper roll. I already forgot.
Jackie Chan and a flip. Bruce
Jackie
Lee and a
Chan
roll.
flip, Bruce Lee roll. Okay. So, Jackie Chan, ball tap, knock out, flip, Bruce Lee, and roll. have Shauny need to see the gate first. Ooh, that's close. We can just barely see it. Half roll, front flip. That's good. Half mat or Mavi roll. You got a Maverick. See the gate.
Didn't you do all of this before we started the stream?
And a roll. No. And a Maverick down. Good. The main thing here is keeping the horizontal in view. See it the whole time. Not, you don't have to keep it in view for that, obviously. Switch. Present. Good. All right. So Tyrant has a W, keeps his W. And next up we have Aviation. Says, I got weak Sean, who you fooling? Been sick with the stomach flu all week. Came home from work and got this all done in an hour. Guess you could say I have the kung flu in me. Alright. Jackie Chan flip.
Take you fooling.
Bruce Lee
You not
roll.
know too.
Very
We
nice.
kinda fluid. House came on the wood. My cup full of
Alright.
mud. I came out the hood.
Half
Sometimes
Shawnee.
the gangsta need a hug. I'ma get all my problems
Roll.
above. Hate when people be doing too much. Keep it real, the street show you
Flip.
no
Maverick
love.
look
We
good.
don't need no one vouching
Ooh,
for
even
us.
did the power
I've
loop
been
juke.
grinding and found me a buzz. I've been searching for love and found less. It's so
Oh,
hard to start holding a grudge. My
I
little
saw
dog
the
bitch, your shit
horizontal
like a
disappear
dance.
there.
My whole squad kept the kid in the cut. Keep your shot cause these niggas play tough. Pick and choose who the right one to trust. Pick and choose who the right one to trust. Keep it real, it's a lot of fake love. Niggas hate but they bitches in love. Paint the Bentley all white like a dove. I took off, ain't the same as it was. Get her out, told her walk to the bus. Over super can't tell when it cut.
Two.
You can't tell me that she ain't a slut.
Crescent.
Who think you
Crescent.
fooling? We not new
Damn.
too. We kinda
Or
fluid.
no, not Crescent. Cinnamon.
I was getting on
Sorry,
the wood.
messing
My
the
cup
names
full of
up.
mud. I came
Messing
out
the
the
names up. Those are cinnamon
Sometimes
rolls.
the gangsta need a hug. I'ma
Extra
get all
clips.
my problems above. Hate when people
And
be
I
doing
cut the
too
kung fu
much.
sequence.
Keep it real, this shit show you no
This
love.
song is
I don't need
Yours
one
is
vouching
no,
for
I don't
me.
want to keep the
I be
W. You
flossing
can
and
take it
talking about
back.
my teeth. Car pushed out, I keep losing the keys. Shouldn't have boxed my closet full of C's. My shit wet, Eliantte BBs. I got pearls on my neck, not no beads.
Really good
I get
execution
cash
on
in my bank when
the
I'm
two,
sleep.
the sequence
The
2
blue
and
face
3
too cold,
for
padded for lead. If the
Aviation.
center shopping spree on me. New agenda,
Because-
don't do nothing free. And then one of my foreigns on you.
I think Tyrant did better on the first one. Okay, let's check. I think we might have a fail here. These two sequences were good. Very nice. Tap, down, flip.
Who
Bruce
think
Lee.
you fooling? We
Nice
not new
control
too.
tap there.
Kinda
Roll.
fluid. I was getting on the wood.
This
My
one.
cup full of mud.
Yeah.
I came out the
Definitely see the gate before we start the roll.
hood. Sometimes the gangsta need a hug.
Same with that one. That was
Got all
close
my
there.
problems above. Hate when people be doing too much.
But
Keep it
here,
real, show you no
Background
love. We don't need
really
no one
fast.
vouching for us. I've been grinding and found me a
right
buzz.
here, we're going
I've been searching.
cinnamon roll. We keep the horizontal in view. But right here, we lose the horizontal. For this
Blaming.
whole time as we're below. Oof, until right there again.
Ain't no one vouching for us. I've been grinding and found me a buzz. I've been searching for love and found less. It's so
Yep.
hard to start holding a grudge. My little dog spit your shit like a
Aviation.
Dutch. Hard to start holding a grudge. My little dog spit your shit like a Dutch. My whole squad kept the kid in the cut. Keep it searching for love and found less.
Right there. Got too close to the pole and loses the horizontal from view, which was listed as a clear fail for the cinnamon roll, unfortunately. Therefore, Aviation
Oh man.
gets a letter on Shauny D's challenge. Shauny D making a bunch of requirements, and Aviation, you know, always has trouble with the little things. And Shauny D able to get him. Oops. Even
Oh
though
man.
I really liked his execution of the other two sequences. Just this little bit right here. It's not like it's just a frame or two either. It's like you can clearly see it. It's just too low. On the first one too. Could have just started the sequence over, Aviation. The other cinnamon rolls were good, right? Let's check those again.
Yeah, we kept those ones much tighter.
The other direction ones are better.
Niggas hate but they bitches in love. And the Billy I wear like a dove. I took off ain't the same as it was. Get her out, told her walk to the bus. Over super kids.
These ones. Yeah.
Right? Definitely dope, Mr. E.
Oh yeah. No trouble on those ones. Oh. So Aviation gets the letter there. All right. So we only have to have. Oh, and we had total times. What was Tyrant's total time? He had it listed. 14, 40, 48 something.
48.67.
Okay. Aviation didn't list that out for us, did he?
Got me a buzz. I've been searching for love and found love.
Alright, well, we'll check later if someone has faster than that. This didn't feel particularly fast, especially that last sequence. I think it was pretty long. Okay. Next up, we've got Akira.
I know, Tyrant. I know. Just, I can't believe it. You gotta pay attention to the little details. Those are the things that are gonna get you at this stage of the game.
Right.
The total time of successful clips.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Aviation. Just pops in. What? Damn!
Okay. Kept the horizontal. 2%. Pretty good. 34 seconds though. That's not going to be faster than the other one.
Alright.
That's 11. That's already longer. Oh, that's 30. This takes 3 seconds. Oh, wait, this is okay. Passable. Ooh, my favorite sequence, I think. Alright. So that looked pretty good. I don't think there was much to question on this one.
Just to see if throw water on electricity, just to see if the spark will make us feel the way we used to feel. You're my heart taker, I'm your heartbreaker, and we're both fakers, faking our way straight into each other's arms.
Switch.
We know where we are, we know where we are. Unchain my love, but don't you ever let me go. Lights go out again. You stroke my pain and tear my trouble. Sick how we
Alright, that was good. Check these ones, make sure you see the key before the rolls start. Wait, just roll that right. Half Shauny. look down, see the gate, yep, half roll, front flip, back through the gate, yep. Same thing here, you gotta pop back, look at the gate, yep, then roll. Very nice.
I keep on messing with your head.
Alright,
You keep on messing up my bed. I feel like we're two stoners, two loners who keep on forgetting everything we said. Unchain my love, but don't you ever let me go. Lights go out again. You stroke my pain and tear my trouble.
But don't you ever. He just flip into it, right? Flip. Yep. Down looking down. Blink.
Lights go out again. You stroke my pain.
Boom, down looking down. Alright. Nice work, Akira. Definitely not faster than
Tyrant?
Tyrant, who's first right now, right? With about 48 seconds. Are you keeping in your head your execution rankings? Okay. Alright, and finally, oh wait, we give Akira a pass. That means Bry5 is going to have to fail here for Shauny D to stay alive. Otherwise, Shauny D will be knocked out in his second round challenge. Alright, let's check out Bry5's. Top Bry5. Those look nice. Roll. Nice. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, roll. You're right. Just he yawed down more. I mean, not yawed down, pitch down more. To look at the full more. Whoa.
Yep, just do it all at once.
No, but the other thing was there before. He did a fancy edit trick on us when he
Oh,
threw
yeah,
the
he
thing. So I was like, wait, the thing switched. The obstacle switched. Alright, I wasn't even paying attention to that second. Ooh, that's fast. Ooh, 42. Definitely the fastest one. Alright, let's double check. Bry5 confused us with his fancy editing. Well, you said he's doing it all in one trick, so he obviously confused you too.
I wasn't being distracted by it.
Probably the difference, right? Dude, I mean, we don't even really have to look at this one, so obviously it stays in here. Looks down, sees the gate. Roll, half roll. And he kind of does it in one motion. The half roll. And the pitch. That's half roll, pitch. Yeah. Tap there. Bry 5 gets it done. That means that unfortunately, Shauny D be whooping out on his challenge. Week number 39 in 5th place overall. Very nice. Shauny D.
All those Cyans are sneaky with the editing. Fifth place overall. Great job, Shauny D.
Very nice. Super fun challenge. A lot of cool things. Did get aviation, but not quite enough to avoid a letter. And, okay, so Bry 5 was fastest. So he gets $40. Where his second one was not very good. That was a little crooked. On that one, I would put him here. And on this one, the last sequence is close. I'd say here. You gonna write down yours?
We're announcing right this second.
Well, yeah, I mean, what else are we gonna do? Shauny D already did his. He sent them to me all this morning. His ranks. You do it while I do the draw for the next week. All right, let's set up the draw for the next challenge. So Shauny D got knocked out, but obviously his challenge was already drawn. So we have 4 players and 4 balls. We've got B2, B3, B4, and B5. We've got our trusty bingo ball of fate. Put the bingo balls in there. Give a good shake away from the thing. And spin it. There we go. We have the ball. It is
B5.
B5. Ooh, look at that. Aviation. Both woos have been chosen so far.
Sorry, I got my phone sitting right next to the mic, y'all. Oops.
Oh, are you gonna like rank them, or is that your order for all of them?
That was my order.
Okay. All right. So combined with Shauny's, this one he liked.
Alrighty. Could have had this beforehand. Informed somebody that we were doing this right on the spot.
I did. I said you got to keep track of your thing. All right. So
Mother load. Ah, Sims.
so we all picked Bry 5 for
Ching!
for sequence 1. So he definitely won sequence 1. So Bry 5 had fastest and best sequence 1. Sequence 2, I liked aviation vest. Shauny liked aviation vest. You liked Bry best. You had aviation last on sequence 2. Okay, and I had Kira second. Bry second. I had Bry last. We do points 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're not doing this all right this second, man. Put this into your spreadsheet later. We're not sitting here
All right,
in
fine.
silence.
third one, Aviation won, because you had him second and we both had him first. The second one, I have to add up the points. All right, let's check out Aviation's challenge. For round number 2.
See you later, Zach. Thanks for hanging out.
Aviation. Finals round 2. Hey, look.
Hey guys, it's Aviation, and I'm back with my round 2 of IGOW3 finals. I hope you guys enjoyed my last challenge, because if you did, you're really going to have a lot of fun with this one as well. This week incorporates one of my favorite FPV tricks, which is the knife edge. Without further ado, let's break down your requirements. Requirement number 1 is that this week must be done indoors with a max ceiling height of 10 feet. Second, you're going to need a knife edge gap. The first knife edge gap is going to be 2.5 inches maximum. The third requirement is going to be a second knife edge gap, and this knife edge gap can be a maximum of 6.5 inches. Finally, you're going to need an IGOW approved gate, elevated from the ground. You're going to want to hang this gate a little bit higher, preferably off the ceiling, to benefit you later on. Now let's break down the tricks. Trick number 1 is going to be a Rubik's Cube or Kubik's Rube through your elevated gate. For the Rubik's Cube, you'll be pitching forward or backwards and starting your roll before entering the gate. Following the Rubik's Cube is going to be your first knife edge. You're going to enter through your 2.5 inch knife edge gap. You are allowed to touch the edges because this gap is extremely tight, but you may not bump, crash, or throw yourself off the trajectory path.
Alright, so that was a little confusing the way he said it there. So when you're going through the knife edge, you can bump the sides of the knife edge as long as you get through and fly away. He means after you go through, you're not allowed to bump anything else, ground tap, or crash. So you can contact the small knife edge, but you can't hit other things afterwards.
Following the knife edge gap is going to be a Matty flip on your elevated gate. You must keep your gate in view at all times while performing your Matty flip. Following the Matty flip will be a snapback. You may pitch forward or backwards, but you must
Put a
start
keep your
roll
gate in view
before
the
entering
entire
the
time
gate.
requirement Aviation, and then
Following
fail
the
on a
snapback
keep your
is
gate in
going to
view the
be
entire
Hey,
time.
that was a horizontal. Not
a 6.5 inch knife edge gap, starting your roll at 90 degrees, and you have the choice of pitching forward.
we talked over his fancy trick.
Following the snapback is going to be a reverse knife edge.
Reverse knife edge.
You're going to be doing this through your 6.5 inch knife edge gap, starting your roll at 90 degrees, and you have the choice of pitching forward, backwards, or yawing in order to get your butt to pass through the gap as you're going backwards. I will show a demo clip right here. Following, you'll be
Alright, so the way he describes it, you have to go into the knife edge motion first and then flip yourself around. So you can't flip around and then knife edge. You have to get into a knife edge position and then either roll or yaw to get yourself backwards for how he's describing his trick.
doing another knife edge through your first 2.5 inch knife edge gap. Much like the first one, you may touch the edges, but you are not allowed to bump, crash, or throw yourself off the trajectory course. Finally, you're going to do a self hand catch. For this hand catch, you must land directly into your hand, which means you may not bounce off of your radio, your chest, or your arms. And you cannot use a second hand or any other item nearby to be able to help catch your drone. The final requirement will be that this challenge must be done in under 24 seconds. The timer will start when you arm your quad, and your timer will end when you disarm. Yes, which means you may disarm in the air and catch your drone afterwards to save yourself a second or two. And that'll complete this challenge. I hope you guys have a lot of fun attempting this challenge because I sure did. And without further ado, let me show you my sharpest challenge yet.
Alright, so time starts on arm. Rubik's Cube. Then small knife edge. Matty, where you keep the gate in view the whole time. Snap back. Reverse knife edge. Small knife edge. And then hand catch. Oh! takes the goggles off and gets the grab. Pretty sweet. And his secret hand sign is made to look like a basketball. Alright, so let's break down his actual run there real quick again. Alright, so on his Rubik's Cube, remember, he says you have to start your roll before you get through the gate, or before you enter the gate. So he pops up so that you have to get inverted, and then you have to start rolling before you see the gate, which he's done here. So you can see he's rolling. Now you see the gate come into view as he goes through, and then finishes the Rubik's. Knife edge. Okay to bump the sides to see if he actually does. Ooh, I think he actually made a clean one there. Alright, Matt, you gotta keep the gate in view the whole time. Looks like you did. Not just after the flip, he says the whole time. So it's in view, it's in view, it's in view. In view. In view. Oh, 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 oh. Still see it. Alright, good job. And then on the snapback, same thing. You got it, just like the Rubik's, you gotta get inverted and start your roll before you get through. You can see it's rolling as it goes through. Boom. Reverse knife edge. Get into knife edge position. Then a flip so your butt goes through first. Nice. Another small. Did you get two clean ones? Nope. Little tap on that one. And then hand catch. Boom. Alright, I think that last part is going to be challenging. I didn't realize he took off his glasses. I think in the example clip he sent before, he just like kind of like landed here in his hand. But very impressive challenge there.
Grease up those knife edges so you can slip through.
Grease them up. Alright everyone, good luck on that one. We only have 4 pilots remaining now, so we are down to the just one pilot needing to fail. So, Aviation needs to make one of Bri-5, Tyrant, or Akira fail with his challenge. Otherwise, he will be whooped out in 4th place. And we will examine that next Saturday, which will be...
Nope, next Sunday.
Oh, you're right, because we have our...
Model Hobby Expo, where we will be racing and showing off the amazingness of FPV Racing Seattle. So, if you're in the Monroe area on April 9th, come check out the Northwest Model Hobby Expo at the Monroe Fairgrounds.
We won't be able to stream, right?
No, we will not be able to stream from there. There is, on top of us doing drone racing, there will be rock crawlers, there will be battle bots, there will be 3D helicopters and airplanes and all kinds of awesome robotics and gadgets and stuff to see.
Very cool. My favorite are the RC ones that climb up the rocks.
Yeah, the rock crawler guys.
Yeah, because they just have like, it's like,
right.
It's pretty cool to watch them try to drive up them. All right, everyone. Have a good weekend. We will see you next Sunday, like we were talking about. Adios.